Okay, Rob, we are live.
How are you
We are
doing?
live. Welcome in. All right, let's get it started. So, uh, let's just introduce ourselves first. My name is Justin Messina. I'm a health and lifestyle coach, and just to start with this topic we have tonight. Well, before I get into that, let me just talk about where my background is and everything. I grew up. My whole life, everyone told me that I was supposed to be an engineer, and I went through engineering school just sort of with blinders on, not understanding that there's something more, and got into nutrition and fitness and really captured my heart in working with people. Instead of working in an engineering environment where I'm trying to restore and fix things and create and invent things, I now use all those skills with people as a coach. So that's just my brief story. Rob, why don't you go ahead and share your brief story?
Let's get it started. All right, let's get it started. So, let's just introduce ourselves first. My name is Justin Messina. I'm a health and lifestyle coach.
Rob, can you hear me?
And
Yes, I can
just
hear you clear.
to start with this topic we have tonight. Well, before I get into that, let me just talk about where my background is and everything. I grew up. My whole life, everyone told me that I was
You gotta close another window, Rob. If you have another window open, Rob, you gotta close it.
Understanding that there's something more, and got into nutrition and fitness, and really captured my heart in working with people. Instead of working in an engineering environment where I'm trying to restore and fix things and create and invent things, I now use all those skills with people as a coach.
All right, I just want to take over now because I think there's a little audio problem going on. But tonight we're going to go over looking at how to create a blog, how to create a website. I think we're trained that it's really overly complicated, and we're going to show you tonight a really easy way to go about it, a very non-expensive way. You don't have to keep buying add-ons and domains and things like that. Right now I'm just letting Rob know to close this other window. I think there's a little feedback going on. Rob, can you hear me right now?
Are you there?
Hey, Rob,
Yes,
can you hear
I
me
can
now?
hear you clear. Loud and clear.
Yeah, we were just getting some feedback before with the live event going on, so so I think we're good now. So, Rob, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah. So, as you guys know, my name is Robert Shepard. I'm actually a certified holistic health and fitness coach, and actually also involved in internet marketing. And I decided to take this route after, went back to school to become a health coach, and decided to take this whole health coaching to another level, and also understanding how to market online. Because what I've noticed is that, you can have a business and get started, and the main thing that we struggle with is trying to get traffic and trying to get eyeballs to see our business. So Justin and I decided to dig deep and seek some in-depth help, and realize that it was not such a difficult task to really get our business out there and really generate traffic, really get a blog up and running, understand the difference between a website and a blog, and realize that, wow, there's others out there that's probably in the same boat that we were in the past, and probably could use this assistance. So we decided to do this hangout. So we're glad to have you guys, and looking forward to sharing some serious value with you guys and some aha moments, and you guys can get us some great takeaway. Back to you, Justin.
All right, absolutely. We're totally on the same page right now, so that's a good thing. And a little bit of the background, like personally, my background in going through all this web stuff. I mean, it's been a long journey. I was actually texting a friend of mine the other day, Rob, and it was a good friend of mine that's seen me go through all the different changing my website around and trying to get the right format and the messaging and everything. And I was like, yeah, I've finally got something that I'm actually branded myself. I actually love what I have now, after never being able to put it from my head to actually get on the web. And I was like, yeah, it's been like 12 months, hasn't it? And she's like, yeah, more like 14. I was like, oh, thanks. Because it really is a struggle. And just as a background, like I've used Wix, I've used Weebly, I've been on WordPress. I even purchased, I don't know if you guys will know what I'm talking about, but Thesis is like a WordPress like super theme. But no matter what, you're either always using coding or you're doing something that's overly simple where you're drag and dropping, but you can never get it to look professional, or you could never do it without coding or purchasing, or even if you get a professional website done, you might be spending thousands of dollars. So, I mean, I think we're basically trained to think that things are going to be difficult, and website is, if you want to get a great website, we have to pay a lot of money for it. And recently found out that's not true. So what else? I want to see if I missed anything here with, well, I think a lot of the stuff we're going to talk about is going to be visual. It's going to be looking at the actual blogs that we're talking about and going into it. But Rob, do you have anything to add with your story about websites?
Oh, yeah. And, as I was going along, I realized that it took so much time to get the whole process together and understand how to really present yourself online, how to brand yourself, and you go along and don't realize that branding is pretty powerful, because the moment someone is looking to do business with you, the first thing they're doing is going to Google and to research you, and to realize that when we're thinking we have a brand online by utilizing, whether you're in a network marketing company or whatever company you're with, and you're going on it, you're thinking that you're branding yourself because you have a little picture on a affiliate website, and that's branding. That's not branding, because everyone is using the same pretty much platform. So as I went along and realized that, set up a brand, spend a little bit of money and get a nice design, get someone to help you to create a message, create a picture of you. You always want to use your picture because people are buying you. So, what we're going to go over tonight is going to be about branding, lead generation, which that's a biggie. The gurus make it complicated because everyone wants to take a channel to make it seem like, okay, here we go, we're going to show you lead generation, but no, you need to pay me $2,000. And instead of just cutting the chase and going to the simplicity and say, here you go, let's cut the chase, and here's some simple way of getting eyeballs to see your business. So also we'll talk about the offer, we'll talk about giving value. What is that? I find there's a lot of questions come around when I say to someone, don't sell so much, don't be a salesperson, give more value, and people automatically sell themselves to you. Let me repeat it again. Give value and people automatically ask you for the sales. It works. So we'll talk about that, and we'll always talk about like and the trust factor, and also we'll talk about online presence and social media. So those are some very in-depth pieces where you find, if you're here and you kind of can relate to what I'm saying, you find you go through friends, family, all of a sudden you're tapped out. Where else to go? I don't know, because my friends and family is all gone. So now what do I do with my business now? So with sitting back and looking to all this, we said, okay, we got to do something to help, because it's the worst thing when I talk to a health coach or a business individual and I hear they say, oh, I'm actually going to go out now to get a part-time job, or I'm going to go out now to get a full-time job because business ain't working. It's not business not working. It is understanding how to get eyeballs and how to get people to see a business. So we'll be going over those type of things, and I know you guys will get some value from it, and I'm going to be drawing out some diagram to show you how simple it is and easy, and we'll talk about the simple way to get massive traffic to your business and the way how to do the right wording and direct someone, tell them what they need to do and what to get them to opt into your email list. All right? Go ahead, Justin, back to you.
All right, so I guess let's just transition right into the blog setup. What do you think?
Okay. Yep, go right ahead and just show them off your awesome blog that you got set up.
Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and do a screen share here. Here we go. Alrighty, tell me when you see it, Rob.
Oh, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
Alright, so a little bit about like the design of like a website. In my time of just wasting like endless hours going through different types of websites and understanding how to put it together, I actually spent probably more time on website designing than my actual industry, which is really just a shame. And I know a lot of people go through that. And when I came across this blog platform, it really kind of reversed that. It stopped all that time you put in and the money you put into investing into a website. So part of that in that journey, I also went through a lot of basic marketing research on how you kind of lay out your website, so that when people go to your website, they actually have there's a mental sort of path they go down of how they what they look at, and so basically what the blog here does is basically has a header and your little message here, but then there's a clear message of this is what I do. There's a video here that gets people to know who I am, and a free offer here, and very simple. Put your information in here and you'll get this free offer and you'll get free stuff as you go along. So in the same vein of what Rob was just talking about, this is a platform that that's from the Internet Lifestyle Network, and it's a company, but the blog is all about branding yourself, and it's not about the company. It's just about yourself. So it's so important that you get your own presence out there. And we did a recent event on leadership, and that's what this is all about: is getting yourself out there and positioning yourself that you're going to just put yourself out there. And so beyond just the top opt-in and the top banner part of this blog website, we come down here, and here are the blog posts here on the left, and have more and more just free information and value everywhere. And that's what this is all about, really. It's really just about the more value you give out to the world, like the more you're going to be successful. There are a lot of people out there that just push their opportunities, and talking to new people all the time, people always say, hey, like, check out this opportunity, and it's like they have no reason to look at your opportunity. They want to find value from you and know that you're real, know that you're in it for the right reasons. And so you give content about what you're passionate about, and that's what the blog's all about. So yeah, Rob, why don't we get right into some of your concepts that you want to talk about tonight?
Yeah. Oh, can you see my cursor? Okay.
I can.
All right, so, okay. No, I'm just okay. So
okay,
as far as what Justin can explain about his blog, the thing is, when you look at it, just to elaborate on a few things. Keep the screen share back up, Justin. Go back with the screen share. Okay, great. Okay, when he went over, he talked about branding. If you notice, when you look at the top of the screen, you see Justin is standing on top, and he has a shirt on. It says, "I love my coach." So automatically, someone goes to his blog, they know exactly like he explained what to do. Normally, when you go to a website, as you guys know, you get to the website. Websites today, if you're not a big-time corporation, that like a Huffington Post or something like that people know to get to your site, you just pretty much have a website that's just standing there, and if you don't understand how to drive traffic to it, and how to brand that website and understand that the difference between a blog platform and the difference between a website. A website stands there because you can't just update it very fast like you can do with a blog. Pretty much our blog, we updated our blog pretty much probably sometimes every day, sometimes every other day. The more you're pumping content to your blog, the more it gets up to the search engine, and the way these blogs are created, they're coded to the platform and for the search engine. Okay? Like for example, a gentleman from Texas the other day that I just automatically saw just went in and just put his information in, followed everything through it, signed up, and got positioned right away. And I got an email on my phone that says to give him a call, reach out to him. So I did that, and we built a relationship right away, got him started. Now, if you notice, in the top of his blog, it has three sections: the home, the about, and the lifestyle challenge. That means once a prospect gets to the blog, they're not confused on what to do. Now, the key piece to this blog, a newsletter, I hate to say this, but newsletters are dead. Unless you are pumping some serious content and value that people cannot wait to receive your emails or your newsletter, then you will get more people to opt into your blog for newsletter. So if you notice, a lot of blogs out there today or a lot of websites, what they have in there is opting for a newsletter, and we're still running into an issue where we're not generating the amount of traffic that we need to generate. But if you really want to generate some traffic, I would suggest find a great offer that when a person look at your offer, they're not going to resist but to opt in. If you notice what Justin did here in his blog, he offered 5 pillars to lifestyle transformation e-guide. Now, when you read that, it's like, oh my goodness, wait a minute. So many of us today out here struggling, whether it's stress-related, job-related, stress within family, stress within, just different stress going on. So when you see something like that, your mind thinking, wait a minute here, I can use this tool, so I'm going to opt in. And if you notice, it says name, email address, boom, you put your phone number in optional. So now you opt in automatically. That person gets a value, which is the e-guide, which is a powerful e-guide because I read through it and it's pretty powerful. Very nice job there, Justin.
Thanks,
now, you're welcome. Now you get a value because you now has a lead. Now, remember now, the blog stays up and it's worldwide. So anyone in the world, no matter where you're located, as long as you have internet access, you can download this e-guide. And that's how powerful it is by utilizing the power of the internet. Now, what I did with my blog was I gave away 7 breakfast foods for stable energy. Now, here's the key thing to that. Most people today get up, we don't have breakfast. We're so in a rush, we run out the door, we eat something that's not healthy, and by the time we get in the car, by 10 o'clock comes, we're crashing. Because why? Not the proper breakfast, or our lifestyle is not right. So I decided to give away 7 breakfast foods for stable energy. Now that did very well for me, and that's when I noticed that lead generation is not that difficult. You have to find the right vehicle, the right content, the right offer to give away. So that lead generation strategy there alone have generated me over in like a short period of time 60, 70 something leads in no time, and that was just basic marketing. Now let me go over like how is a simple way to just get your information out there. Say for instance you're going to put up a post and your post is about food and you're saying live a healthy lifestyle by utilizing drinking more smoothies and green juices, right? It gives you more energy, it absorbs in your cells faster. That's the reason why. So you're putting up a post like that. Simple way of just saying, at the beginning of the post, at the end of the post, you said, please go here and download your free 7 breakfast tips, breakfast foods for stable energy. If you notice what I did there, I gave away value to the individual because we talked about smoothies. We talked about green juice, the benefits of the green juice. That person now look at you now as a leader and you know what you're talking about. And they also now going to go down and the word free and download their free offer that they're going to benefit from. You now have a lead. So that's the simple strategy of that piece of it. All right. So make sure you get a good header. Make sure you also have a good, when you get to the blog, you know exactly what you're going to do. So what the person's going to do once they get there, that means there's no ifs nor buts nor maybe. If you notice, most websites, the newsletter is right down at the right side, and it says newsletter. You look at it, most people, I don't opt in it because really, I mean, unless you're giving away serious value, then I will opt into your newsletter. But otherwise from that, I just kind of skip right through it. But if you notice, the offer on this blog is on the left side at the top. Now, here's the powerful piece. This is powerful now. If you notice on the right side, he has a video. And that video now is of himself. Okay? Now, in the video, now what I did in my video was I introduced myself, explained who I was in the video. Then I also said, for your free e-guide, go here. Okay? So make sure when you're going to point, like if you're facing the computer, like I'm facing this way, so I know the video is going to go the opposite way, so I will point this way, that when I record it, it is pointing and telling the prospect exactly what to do. So what I did was I said, thank you so much for stopping by my blog. I appreciate you. You could have been doing something else, but you decide to stop by my blog. For stopping by today, I want to show my appreciation. Please go here and download your free e-guide, 7 breakfast food for stable energy. Now, you want to have fun with your videos. Don't try to be like everyone else. Be goofy and do what you feel is best for you. Now, we have a gentleman that, and the reason why I said be goofy, I'm going to share a story with you. We have a gentleman that actually, when he first started out promoting himself online, I was like, this guy really not going to be doing very well. I mean, he was goofy. I'm like, wow, is he for real? But let me tell you, in a matter of 2 months' time, he generated some serious sales. I'm not going to throw it out there because that's his business, but when I said serious sales, from just being himself. I mean, he was just like showing faces when he do his video. So try not to be someone else. Don't look at what everyone is doing. They're standing behind a green screen or they're standing behind the wall and they're just like, hi, my name is Rob Shepard from Shepard Fit. I am a virtual in-person health, fitness, and lifestyle coach where I make health look good, feel good, and taste good. Think about what I just did. Boring. Be you. Don't try to be someone else. So that's when you look at videos. Videos are powerful. And if it's not one thing you're going to take away from this Google Hangout, get into videos. They are so powerful because you got to remember, people are looking at you and they actually attach to you, join to you faster because they're feeling your vibe through the video. Now let me give you my videos. I know you guys probably watch me in videos and probably said this guy's crazy. Here's how I do my video. I travel with my camera, which I would suggest you do the same. Travel with your iPhone, whatever phone you have. Have yourself a stick. Where it is. Let me see if I have mine. I'm going to give away some. There's actually a, where is my, here it is. Beautiful. I'm going to give you a good nugget. Here it is. Let me show this to you, and I know you guys have been asking, and I am going to share it with you. Here it is. Very simple. Extendable. Check it out. Boom. All right? You take your iPhone and we're going to do a live demonstration here, okay? Check it out. This is the iPhone. That's the stick. Very powerful. And I mean, when I said powerful, you will just be amazed at what this thing can do. And so please get into videos. Here it is. All right. Switch it to the front side that you can flip it around. Now, when I hold this up, notice you're seeing me in the camera and you don't see anything in my hands. There we go. All right. But now here's what happened now. I'm going to do a recording. Here it is. Very simple. Extendable. Now I'm going to do a record. I'm going to show you now how I'm just going to fly right off the top with a quick video and show you just be yourself. Now here's what happened. Whenever you try to script a video, people can tell, and it doesn't really resonate with the individual. Another thing is, be you. I know we all beautiful, we all drop dead gorgeous, but sometimes you see a person in front of a video and they're like, hi, my name is Jonathan Brown, and no, be you. Watch the goofy me now. Watch this. Here we go. Boom. I extend my thing. You launch it out. That means when you set it down that it's not fully over this way. You set it this way. Now watch this. I'm gonna press record.
This is so great.
This is my video now. Hey, you've reached Rob Shepard, your virtual in-person health, fitness, and lifestyle coach. We'll make it look good, feel good. Yes, good man. All right, today what I want to talk about today is about business and what the importance is when you decided to join any form of company whatsoever, and the importance that success comes with a price. All right? And I'm going to share this with you because I know sometimes we may look around and people are saying, it is easy. Come join my opportunity. Nothing in this world comes easy. If it comes easy for you, it sure doesn't come easy for me. All right? So I'm going to share this part with you. Always remember this. It is easy to be at the bottom, but it's better and lovely to be at the top. Success comes with a price, and we are willing to pay the price. I'll give you an example. As a health coach, here's what happened. I have a set of like goals and structure that I want to reach in my life because I have a big why. Find your why. What is your why? My why is my son, my family. All right? My why is a better life. My why is you. I want to see you succeed and rise to the top because I know there's a better life out there for you. So, remember this. Be willing to pay the price. Follow your leader. Follow your mentor. If your mentor tells you to do something, do it because you hired a mentor for a reason. Do not go off on your own and do something else because then you didn't need the mentor. It's like a health coach. I give you another piece. Here it is. Okay, you're a health coach, right? Or you're a business person, right? You want someone to hire you as a health coach. Why do you think as a health coach you need a health coach, right? Why would you not need a business coach? Get yourself a business coach. That's my message today and how powerful and important that is. All right? So I just want to thank you so much for stopping by and checking out this video. Please, if you find value, share it with your friends, family. And I just want to thank you. This is Rob Shepard here from Shepard Fit, your virtual in-person health, fitness, and lifestyle coach. We'll make health look good, feel good, and yes, good man. Boom. I'm out. All right. Very simple. No script, no structure. Don't be afraid. Be you. People love and join you. Now, here's what happened. I'm going to share something with you about videos. A couple people sent me a message and says to me, I get up at nights and listen to your videos along with my boyfriend. This was kind of weird. Because they wait to hear the end of my video when I say, boom, I'm out. Now find yourself your own model, your own structure, your own motive of what you want to do for you and come up with it. All right? So I hope you get value from that, and I want to see you go out there and do videos. I want to see your videos. If you're on this webinar or on this Google Hangout, I want to see videos. They are powerful. Start somewhere. Justin, I want you to jump in and add anything to it because I have more to go over. I have a whole lot more to go over.
Yeah, I know, man. We get a lot. We get a lot more half hour in, but yeah. Going back just quick on the website versus a blog thing from. I'm just going to try to recap a lot because you went over so much, Rob. You went over so much. But here's the difference between like having a website and having a blog. I'm going to get really real here too. Okay, I'm going to get really real, and I'm going to bring up my old website. And here we go. Ready? All right. So this is my old website, right? So I have the header and everything. This is from like one of like Weebly, I think, and I got the video and I got a message here, but it's just, I mean, this website could be something I just was on yesterday, or could be something I made 5 years ago, and people don't know because there's no activity, there's no engagement, there's nothing to do, right? There's nothing there. So here, you know, all right, look, just posted this today, you know, post yesterday, you know what I mean? Like, it's just all engagement. When people see that, it's energy. You know, it's energy. It's pushing forward. And on the point of being yourself, you know, it wasn't until recently where I completely gave myself permission to be myself. And that sounds a little crazy, but completely being yourself means putting yourself out there. You know, putting yourself out there in videos, making content that you know you don't have to be perfect on. You know, this challenge here is the first challenge I ever made, but you know, I would be robbing the world if I just said, "Hey, I don't know enough to put myself out there. I'm not good enough with videos." I mean, we all start off and we're not going to be good, but we need to start, because if we don't start, then we never get better. And giving yourself permission to really, I think, be yourself all the way, that's where the magic happens. I think really more so than any nugget of wisdom or knowledge or know-how that you get. I think it all comes from your heart, and when you can fully branch out and put yourself in that position where you're putting yourself out there, you're positioning yourself as a leader in whatever you do. That's where the powerful stuff comes from, for sure.
Yep,
So yeah, when it comes to putting videos out and things that are you know, there's automation and there's things, but anything that you put out and that gets watched over and over again, or can get accessed over and over again, you're reaching out to a lot more people, because you're doing that work once, or we're doing this hangout here just tonight, right? But this hangout is going to be on our YouTube channels. It's going to be on our blogs. It's going to be out there, information for people to gather at any time. You know, they don't have to be on tonight. There's some people on tonight, but you know, the people that are going to miss tonight, they're going to be able to see it tomorrow and the next week and the next year if they want to, because it's always going to be out there, and that's what's powerful about this.
That's the power of videos, definitely. So I mean, I could suggest start. I mean, if you guys need some help, honestly, we're both here. Reach out to us. We'll definitely, because I remember about 7 years ago, I used to look at a young lady that was doing a lot of videos and just wish that I would be here one day. And now it's like I feel like I can just help so many people to rise in their business. So what in my next move is, I want to talk a little bit about business, and I did a little diagram, and I just want to kind of hope that you can see it. Right? Can you see, Justin? Can you see that?
Hold on, I just unmuted myself. A little closer to the screen would be good.
Okay. Can you see that?
It's a little hard, but we get the gist of it, I think.
Let me give you the gist of it. Okay, we're gonna picture now. Let's talk a little bit about your business. Whether it's a Starbucks business, a kitchen table business, a regular business, whatever it is, because sometimes we may think within our mind we can't be successful in whatever we do because we don't have a building and we're not paying $3,000 a month for the rent, so we don't treat it like a business. Okay? I know right from your kitchen table or from a Starbucks, you can create massive wealth. I've seen it's been done. I've seen people creating massive wealth from their kitchen counter. I saw a gentleman the other day, I could not believe it. Didn't even have an office. He has a little MacBook Pro sitting on top of his kitchen counter, okay, generating $10,000 per month online. Never got to leave his house, never got to do a hotel meeting, never got to pick up the phone. It works. Because you know what the main factor of that is? He delivers value. Content is powerful. Now, I've drawn out a little diagram. So now I just want you to picture this. This is your business. You open the door. Now, what the business means absolutely nothing there. It looks good. Your friends can run around and say, oh, by the way, Rob Shepherd has a business. Beautiful. They don't understand how much Rob Shepherd is paying out for that business. Okay? Now, the business stays there. The business is pretty much dead if there's no eyeballs to see it. So the factor is now is to generate leads. Now, anytime you decide to put anything out in the marketplace, always think of this. Always think of this. What is the motive? How am I? What's the comeback to? Obviously, you put it out. The diagram said pretty much, I hope that you can see that a bit. This is your business. You put your information out. You have to lead them back to there. So it's from, you're leading them from here to there. That's always the motive. So you're leading the prospect, whatever you write, whatever content, whatever programs you put together, think of where the prospect has to go. So now, how are we going to get the prospect to your building, to your kitchen table business, to your Starbucks business, to your laptop, however way you're running your business? Now, you need a capture page. I'm going to repeat this again. Capture page is powerful. Video capture page, direct them to where they need to go. Now, for your capture page, you want a powerful boom, bang headline. Okay? Now, and for your headline with a big promise. Okay? Then your call to action and the big to-do, the person's email. Below it, you would put send me information here. That means you're telling the prospect exactly what to do. Okay? So again, you need a powerful headline, you need a big promise, a call to action, and telling the prospect what to do. By just say send me info. That's it. I mean, you know, you're telling them exactly what to do through the step-by-step process. Now, once you capitalize that lead, you have to know what to do with that lead by monetizing that lead. Now, monetizing that lead, and I mean, I know many of you are going to agree with me because you're right there and you get it. How many times you opt into someone's email list and all you ever get from them is an offer they're selling you on? Think about this now. Think about this. Love messages. I've discussed that with someone the other day and they says to me, what do you mean by love messages? People are looking for upliftment. People, some of us today struggling financially. So when we're out there trying to sell that individual, it's kind of push them back. So you're selling your program, you're pushing them back right away because they're figuring, okay, you're coming to take my money. But if you give value, they will automatically sell themselves. Now, once you do your headline, so for instance, if it's going to be, say for instance, if you're a health coach, I like to use that because that's what we are. We kind of, you know, go around into that part of the niche. Say for instance, you're going to say, what's going to be your program? You know, diabetes is a big issue out there today. High blood pressure, heart disease. So figure what you're going to craft your headline around. So say for instance, you're going to say 10 steps to lower your blood pressure. Okay? Then you said, put your information in here for the 10 steps to lower your blood pressure. Now, you get down, that's your call to action, because you already know what the headline is. And you're telling them exactly what to do. All right. You lead the traffic back now. The motive is to opt them in. Now you're going to send love messages. What your love message is going to be. You can go to Dr. Google. You can Google quotes. You can Google empowerments that you can empower an individual. I'm just giving you these things that mean you're not worried about how am I going to write these love messages. Your newsletter, sometimes you look around, newsletters are so long, and sometimes people, the attention span to read a newsletter that is 2 pages long, the person's probably going to not find time to do that. So it's not too much of a deep one, of a love message, but if it works for you, continue on, but you may want to shorten it up. Now, send those powerful messages. How was your day? Just send messages of, oh, I'm actually hanging out with my family today. We're in Washington, D.C. at this beautiful place. You will absolutely love it. Here's some videos and pictures. Check it out. That's it. Don't sell them on anything. Next time, again, you want to send another one out. You want to say, you know, oh, I'm actually on my way to Jamaica. Beautiful island. Such and such and such about Jamaica. Just write about it. That means they're kind of in depth with you. 5, 6 of those down the line, guess what happened? Say now you're going to do a presentation somewhere, and you're going to do the presentation. You send them out an email and says, by the way, I am going to be at such and such a place and such a date. I will be going over, you know, how to eliminate sugar from your lifestyle. I would love for you to come and check us out, check me out there. Looking forward to seeing you. It will be a great event. That person now going to feel so connected with you. Guess what? Boom, they're at your function. Now you have an entourage following you, and that's it. They pretty much, by your value, your content you're giving out, they now sell their own self at following you and showing up there. You guys know, you guys follow my Facebook page. It is very busy. But if you notice on my Facebook page, it's not all selling you and stuff. I'm giving you value, juices, fitness, motivational, business tips. So I'm giving you things all the time, nothing but value. Would you believe in my inbox how much people send me messages and automatically ask me, I need to know what nutritional product, can I purchase it? I don't have to post it on my Facebook page now because of the value I give away. So they send me inbox messages and request to purchase what I have to offer. So those are the type of things you want to actually think of and go and understand. The offer, giving value, make sure you're focusing on the like, trust factor, and the social media. Remember, social media is social media. Don't go up there trying to sell. I go on people's pages all the time. It's nothing but a book of their companies and their other companies and their other companies. And I'll ask this question, very bold. I said, how is it working out for you? Not good. How long have you been doing it? For a year. So why would you continue doing something that you know that's working out for a year? Well, that's what I see everybody else doing. Well, you're not everyone else. Be different. Change your structure. Start delivering value. Eliminate your company name from your value. Do 80-20. 80% value, 20% of your business. Remember that 80-20 rule, like everything else, 80-20, 80-20. All right. So those are some pretty good stuff. And Justin, I want you to chime in. And then what I want to do is I want to give away some section where they can go and get out to get some leads from. All right. Go ahead.
All right, Rob. Yeah, I think one of the huge points is, like, we're not all gonna just get to the point where people are inboxing us right away, right? Like my blog is actually like super new, but the thing is, it's really just a freeing and it's really where the magic happens when we really step out and you're like, all right, I'm gonna do what feels right to me, and I don't care what people are gonna think, right? I don't care what my friends, my family, and what other people around me in different opportunities and things. I'm not going to care what they think about me, because when you're finally completely being in your own element, you know. And like for me, I'm gonna just go back to my blog for a second and just talk about this concept a little bit. So I'll do a screen share here. All right. So here's where I'm at. All right. I went to nutrition school just like Rob did, and you know, you learn a lot. You learn what different diets, different ways to live, and you develop what you think is you, right? But for me, what I did is I took a lot of that and I tried to brand it to myself. But in reality, we can't do that. We have to really stick to what we're about. So, you know, even though my background is nutrition and fitness a lot, you know, I created this lifestyle challenge because I know so much about how deep-rooted beliefs and negative, like limiting beliefs in the subconscious really affects our daily lives. So I knew I wanted to make this challenge. So what I did was I led with what I believe in and led with who I am, and then I bring in other aspects of what my business is, and then I do the capture page like Rob's talking about. Then I bring those things in, but I lead completely with myself, and that's where not only am I going to attract more people, but I'm going to attract the right people. I'm going to push away people that are going to be negative and people that are going to look at me and like not understand what I'm doing. But at the end of the day, we need to attract the people that we want to attract, the people that we really want to work with, people we want to work alongside, and it's just absolutely like imperative. I mean, it's funny because I can't tell you how many times I heard that before I actually did that, you know, and it's one of those things. The experience is so much grander than the wisdom of saying that. I know you agree with that, Rob. It's just it's such a different experience, and then you just can't turn away. It's like that story of digging for gold. You can't turn away from the gold right before you get there. You have to just stick with it, and it's not going to happen right away. But once you're completely being yourself and putting yourself out there, completely genuine, then that's when people start to look at you. They start to look your way, and there's eyeballs always on you. You know, those people aren't going to always like your page and comment on stuff and read your blogs. They're going to need like 3, 4, 5, 10 times to like of direction of like, hey, check out this free thing. Check out my free 5 pillars to lifestyle transformation. You know, check out Rob's 7 secrets to a healthy breakfast. You know, they need more and more direction. But over time, you know, there's going to be a sticking factor, and like Rob said, there's going to be people are going to come in droves to want to be around you. And that's where it happens, because you don't want to be sharing, you know, how many people out there have an opportunity to share? I mean, just in nutrition alone, there's probably tens of opportunities. Like, there's probably like 30 different companies or more just of opportunities where if I go talk to someone, I meet someone, people are like within 5 minutes, they're talking about their opportunity. And it's just like, before they even know you, you know? And I'm guilty of this too. I'm guilty of going off to people and mentioning how much I love something and really doing it in a genuine way, but it's like, why would they want to be a part of your opportunity? You know, you don't even know them. You don't know what they've been through. They probably have it. They probably have something they're doing too. So it's just this huge thing to just stick to who you are, stick with your vision, and the people who want what you have, or the people who want to be around in your space, like they'll come, but you have to be yourself first, or else they'll never come.
That is true. That's a very powerful message.
So Rob,
because sometimes we focus so much on what others are going to say about us. You're always going to find this. When you climb the ladder to the top, you're going to find people are going to come in your way no matter what. When you're at the bottom, nobody sees you. But the moment you start moving, that's when the world ready to see you. And some will support you and some won't, but you can't pay too much attention to them, to ones that's not supporting you. Just keep going along, because eventually they has to come around and join you. All right, and you know, and just to piggyback on a few things that Justin had said, I give you like a perfect example. I had a young lady the other day sent me a message, and she says to me, and you know, guys, don't do this. Ladies, don't do this. Don't just send someone an inbox message and said, check out my business. Don't do that. I mean, I know it's social media, but you know what? At least say, hello, how are you doing? Try to find out about that individual and ask about an individual, and it will all lead into what you're trying to do. I'll give you an example. When the lady sent me the message, she says to me, hey, how you doing? I noticed that you comment on such and such a page, and I want you to check this out. Here is this. So I said, no problem, and I was polite. I took a look at it, and I told her I would take a look at it. And in the midst there, she asked, she says, wow, I noticed that you're into fitness. Now, automatically, she sold, because I didn't walk around, overweight or obese and promoting something that I am not living the lifestyle of. I actually took care of myself first before I went out in the world and try to promote health, make sure I looked the part, played the part, and then I went out in the world. So she saw something that she would like to purchase, and she bought me. So we started having a conversation, and she says, she offered her business. I looked, and afterwards I said, she says, how can you help me? And I said, sure. And I started giving her value, nothing but value. By the time I know, she came off and she sent me a message and says, I'm going to go right ahead now and I'm going to purchase your product. And I said, sure, no problem. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And we end the conversation. I went to sleep, woke up, came out and checked my phone, and there's a message came from the young lady and says, the message was, wow, I can't believe this. I actually send you a message to selling you on my opportunity, and you end up giving me so much value that I end up purchasing your product. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I said, you're welcome. And I said, if you need me to help you also with your business to get you more visibility in line, I can help you with that too. And she says, thank you. I appreciate that. A day passed by. I'm just sharing this story because I just want to show you guys the difference of delivering value from trying to be salesy. And a couple days passed by, and I get another message from her that says, I just sent your information over to a friend of mine because I was telling her about you, and she want to purchase your product. You see how value is so powerful? I mean, when I said powerful, it's powerful. So don't make your business be a stress to you. Make it be fun, enjoy it, and if you run into an issue, seek a mentor. That's what I did. That's what Justin did. When I saw I was spinning my wheel for 6 years in business and wasn't getting to the place that I needed to be, because all I knew was getting in a company and taking their page and floating it all over the place. Didn't know anything about branding, didn't know anything about how to promote, didn't understand value. And one day I just sent this young man a message. He's younger than me, probably I think he's about 12 or 15 years younger than me. And I said, you know what? I watch you. I see the way you operate. I'm ready to get involved in what you're doing. Can you help me? And that day I've taken my life to a whole nother level that I can afford to stand in front of this camera and now deliver that information to you, because you know what? I decided to upgrade on my wisdom. So does Justin decided to upgrade on his wisdom and understand to what it takes to build a business and what it takes to deliver value. And that's why we decided tonight to do this Google Hangout, which we almost close to an hour. And I know you guys are getting value from it, I hope. But if you're not, I would like for you guys to send us an inbox message and say, hey, I loved it or I didn't. And it's okay. We have tough skin to take it and be better next time if you feel it wasn't value. But I want you to take whatever you can learn from this Google Hangout and be bold. Stand firm in your business. Fight the fight. You're there to win, because we're all created to be winners. We never get into anything to be a loser. All we need is the right information, the right vehicle, seek the right mentor, and guess what? The rest is history. So that's my closing out for this session. And Justin, I want you to jump in and take it over from there.
All right, definitely, yeah. It's really all about standing your ground, guys. It's just everything. You just need to have a long-term vision for it. It can't be about your stress about, my business isn't moving, or things aren't picking up yet. It's got to be a long-term relationships vision, or else it doesn't work. I mean, I've failed and failed and failed and failed and failed, and it's just because I would do the things that we're talking about not to do now, where I would, reach out to people and think about, okay, where do they fit within my business instead of thinking about who are they and how can I give them value. And it's such a different thing because you know you got to be okay with and I feel like I'm talking to myself right now, to be honest, but just because of all the things I've done wrong, but in the past. So if you reach out to people and you just keep thinking like, all right, what product do they fit into, or what pool do they fit into? You really like do a disservice. And you know, when I used to do stuff like that, it wasn't a lack of me caring about people or a lack of me wanting to really know someone or anything like that. And the people that, you know, reach out with their opportunities, they're good people. They just, you know, they're doing what they think they're supposed to do, right? But it just has to be in the forefront of your mind and your heart. You just need to, you know, make sure that you're doing the best by that person. And when you meet someone, you need to make sure you leave them better than you found them. You know, I use that rule in my relationships, my romantic relationships, everything, because that is everything in this world. If you don't have relationships, you're nothing. You know, with all the wisdom and, you know, knowledge and everything. Like, I mean, I came from engineering schools. I have a master's in systems engineering. That doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? Like growing up, everyone tells you that's everything. Go to school, get a great job, go to college, get a great degree. It doesn't work like that. You know, if you're not following something you love and, you know, doing it all the way with a focus on relationships, you know, you're never getting anywhere. That's just the bottom line. And that's the real deal. I mean, that's it. That's the real deal.
Okay. Also, Justin, what I want you guys to do. That you guys kind of can see exactly how this whole blog system set up. Justin, I want you to give your blog and give them your blog and and you guys opt in that you can see exactly how the information get delivered to you and how powerful the 5 pillars to lifestyle transformation e-guide is. And you will kind of see exactly when you talk about giving your best foot forward and how to let people send other people to your blog to go and get that information. Because remember this, once you download it, you're going to love it and you're going to tell someone else. Now, it's automatically traffic is going. And that's what happened with my blog. Was one person download, the next person tell another person. By the time you know it, I'm just opening my phone and there's messages coming over saying, oh, someone just opted into your opt-in. Someone just opted into your opt-in. So Justin, go ahead and give your blog information. As you can see on the screen there. What is it, Justin? Read it off to them, please.
My domain here is justin-messina.com. And I think they could see that plain and clear on here because I got the screen enlarged, so they could see it easily. Yeah, and and Rob has the same kind of setup. You know, video talking about you know, check this out. And I also have maybe I should. I don't know how long my video is. Maybe I can just play my video. But no, they can go to the website and watch the video. But
yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, I talk about this guide and I talk about this challenge. And this challenge I actually just finished up today, so that just got released today, and this is all about leading with value, and then having something for someone to be able to do, a call to action immediately to get the value, and then a call to action to get even more value if they're someone who can be your potential prospect or client later on down the road. And see, the great thing about that is that you're not finding a client out of the blue. You're building a relationship with them through your information. You know, it might be someone you know very well that you built a relationship with, but it could be also someone who, you know, feels like they have a relationship with you because they're watching, you know, Google Hangouts, or they're watching, or they're reading your guides, they're checking your information, they're reading your blog all the time, and that's where all the consistency comes in, and setting yourself up where people can really feel like they know you, even if you don't really have a great relationship person to person, because you're going to, after some time goes by, you're not going to be able to do one-on-ones with every single person, you know, that's connected to your blog. So it's going to be so powerful to have the videos, have the blog, have the information out there, so that people can come and get it whenever they need to.
Justin, do me a favor. Can you go to my blog for me?
Sure. Yeah, I can do that.
I just want to show you guys how you can actually be in your companies that you're in, but you're utilizing a platform to promote your companies instead of always just putting out the company's page all the time, when you can utilize a blog and you stand out as a leader. Okay, because people today are looking to work with leaders. Now, that's my blog. And 1 second. Okay. All right. That's this piece that comes up. It's just a floating capture page. And if you notice what it says there, it's a call to action. It says, "Are you ready for your 2014 boom breakthrough?" So you notice how the capture page comes up, and it gives you a call to action. So, are you ready for your boom breakthrough? Then I says, time to break away from the middle class mindset, because the middle class mindset, you keep that, we stay broke. Then it says, there's a better way to freedom. Tired of working 50 to 60 hours per week and still broke? I have a gift and talent. I need to utilize it. Your time is now. Take action. Do you notice how the call to action piece, then it says, fill in the form to receive your free gift, 7 breakfast foods for stable energy, and your boom breakthrough. You notice how the call to action is, and it says your name, your email address, and it says get your free gift. So I'm telling you through step by step what to do. Now also there's a video of testimonies there that someone can click on. But now here's what happened now with there. Say for instance the person said, you know what, I don't want to see this, I'm gonna get off. Go to the thing and just click off there for me, Jeff. Go up here and click right off. Yep. Boom, they can click off. Now you get to my blog. Notice what I did. I have my logo that was created, and I said lead and motivate and inspire. We're all destined for greatness. Again, I am speaking to that individual by saying we're all destined for greatness. And I have my picture, my family, and my call to action. Dreams plus actions equal results. And you opt in for the free 7 breakfast for stable energy. Then I have my video on the side. Now, here's what happened now. When I say give value, do you believe when you opt in here, let me give you my blog, it's shepherdfit.info, and it is spelled shepherd in the Bible, and you can see it up top there. Okay? Now when you opt in here, would you believe there's about 6 value you're going to receive? You're going to receive the breakfast tips, you're going to receive your skinny jeans, how to get in your skinny jeans for summer, different nutritional e-guide, because I set it up that way. Givers gain. Now, when you look around on top, you notice in the top how it's set up where you have wellness and lifestyle coaching. There's a drop-down box. Go to the drop-down box, Justin. Okay? Notice it says, why the Internet Lifestyle Network, and it has testimony. Go over to health and fitness. Go to health and fitness. All right, stop right there. Now, if you notice what I did in this blog, I have health and fitness. I have health coaching services, X-Fuse phytonutrients, the challenge, Suma, X-Fuse fitness, juice smoothie recipes, and Shepherd Fit magazine. So you can take your blog and do whatever you are doing, and you can serve everything through your blog platform to your prospect or to your clients. All right, so that's just a simple way, and the blog takes 10 minutes or less to set up, and you can do video blogging, very easy. You don't have to worry about writing long blogs. You can just do video blog. Justin, click on the media section. Okay, click on video, videos. Perfect. And then you just click on the Suma. Those are all video blogs. Very simple, powerful, and those videos are out surfacing the World Wide Web while you're sleeping. The videos, your blog works 24 hours, the internet works 24 hours while you're sleeping. So that's just closed out, and I just want to thank you so much for stopping by tonight and hanging out with us on this Google Hangout. I hope we deliver great value to you, and I know you enjoyed. Please inbox both of us. You can reach us on Facebook. Tell us what you like, what you didn't like. We're open ears. Tell us what you're looking for us to bring to your next Google Hangout. And we would love you to join force with us, and we can help you, guide you to build whatever business you have. With your content, whatever you're looking for, we can help you there. All right, Justin, that's it.
Yeah, it's just the funny thing about it is it's super simple to really do this, and we're just trained that it's so complicated and there's so much to do. But really, when it comes down to it, the most effective stuff is the simplest stuff, and that's what I feel like we're getting from this platform, from all the training we're getting. It's really just simplifying everything and unlearning so much. If there are health coaches on here, my blog is $37 a month, and you know, if you do any,
How many blogs can you create from there?
You can create 7 blogs.
7 blogs. So
7.
In mine, I create one for Juicicate, which I'm creating a program for raw juices. One, I create one for travel. I create one for. It's like you can just create 7 blogs out of one platform, and that's powerful. For 37 with no hosting, you actually everything's being hosted for you. So there it is, man. You can't fail anymore. There's no failure anymore. There's just nothing but success because you have the right tools, the vehicle. All you have to do connect, and we're here to help you.
All right, Rob. On that note, we're a little past an hour, so we're gonna go ahead and get off now, but hope you guys found value. Hope you guys really loved it, and definitely give your feedback because we're going to be doing these events like every single week. So we definitely want to know what you guys want to hear about, maybe topic ideas that you really want to learn about, or different things in your business, or if you're just looking to set up a blog, different questions you have. Just give us all kinds of feedback that you want. So this is Rob and Justin. We're signing off. All right, Rob, you got anything else? You done?
I'm out.